Some people don't get hated. They don't get loved either. They get something worse. They get ignored, as if their presence doesn't matter, as if their voice doesn't exist. This is the story of a man the world forgot, until one day it couldn't ignore him anymore. In a busy city lived a quiet man named Nikhil. He worked in an office filled with noise, laughter, and conversations, yet somehow he was always invisible. When he entered a room, no one noticed. When he spoke, people talked over him. When he shared ideas, they were brushed aside. At lunch, everyone sat in groups. Nikhil sat alone. If he was absent one day, no one asked why. If he stayed late, no one thanked him. He wasn't rude, he wasn't lazy, but he was simply ignored. At first, Nikhil tried harder. He smiled more, helped others, stayed late to finish work, covered shifts when someone was sick, but nothing changed. People took his help, then walked away as if he wasn't there. Every evening, he returned to his small rented room and sat in silence. He wondered if something was wrong with him. Am I boring? Am I not good enough? The questions slowly turned into self-doubt. One night, while riding the bus home, he overheard two colleagues sitting behind him. Honestly, one said Nikhil is just background noise. He doesn't stand out at all. They laughed. Nikhil didn't turn around. He stared out of the window, pretending not to hear, but those words cut deep. That night, he didn't sleep. Something inside him broke, and something else woke up. The next morning, Nikhil arrived at work as usual. Same desk, same silence. But this time, he didn't try to impress anyone. He didn't try to fit in. He simply focused. Weeks passed. A major project arrived, one that everyone was nervous about. Meetings were long, ideas were messy, and deadlines were tight. While others complained, Nikhil worked quietly. He stayed late, studied details, fixed errors no one noticed, and slowly built something solid. The day of the presentation arrived. The manager asked, "Does anyone have a clear solution?" The room fell silent. For the first time, Nikhil raised his hand. People looked surprised. Some even smiled sarcastically. "Go on," the manager said. Nikhil stood up, hands shaking slightly, heart pounding. He explained his idea calmly, step by step. The room grew quiet. No interruptions, no jokes. When he finished, there was silence. Then the manager said, "Why hasn't anyone mentioned this before? This is exactly what we need." Heads turned, eyes widened. The idea was approved instantly. From that day on, things changed slowly, then suddenly. People started asking Nikhil for help. They listened when he spoke. They remembered his name. The same people who once ignored him now waited for his opinion. But the biggest change wasn't outside. It was inside him. One evening, a colleague said, "I'm sorry, we never noticed you earlier." Nikhil smiled, not bitterly, not proudly, but peacefully. "I didn't change who I was," he said softly. "I just stopped believing that being ignored meant being worthless." That night, as he walked home, the city looked the same. The roads were the same. The noise was the same, but Nikhil felt different. Because he learned something powerful. Being ignored doesn't mean you don't matter. Sometimes it just means the world hasn't caught up to your value yet. And when it finally does, it listens. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up, comment below on what you learned, and share it to inspire others. See you in the next story.